Tulsi Kumar, and it gives me immense pride to announce that T Series Stageworks Academy, in association with My Dream Entertainment, has brought to you a unique platform for all the budding singers in the USA. You all will be able to showcase your talent in front of the Bollywood fraternity. Can't wait to hear all you talented people in the USA.
Hello everyone, welcome to I Am Possible on My Dream TV USA. I'm your host Meeta Ramchandani, and my guests for tonight are the beautiful and gorgeous winners of Miss South Asia World 2020, organized by My Dream Entertainment and My Dream Global Foundation. I know you guys are super excited to meet them, so let's welcome our winner of Mrs. Elite category, Indrani Davaluri.
Srimati Indrani Davaluri is a Bharatanatyam performer and guru. She is the artistic director of Natyamargam, a Bharatanatyam school of dance. She has a master's in microbiology and bachelor's in dance, which she passed with distinction, and is currently pursuing her master's in Bharatanatyam from the University of Madras. She has chosen dance as her career because of her passion for it. Her book, Dance Physiology and Injury Prevention in Bharatanatyam Dancers, is slated for release in February 2021. Srimati Indrani started learning dance at the age of 9 and continued to learn till she was 26, and continued to teach and perform while assisting her gurus Sri V.S. Ramurthy and Srimati Manjula Ramaswamy. In 2014, she established Natyamargam. She has 35 students whom she considers to be a treasure. She has over 600 performances to her credit and continues to serve the community by raising money for non-profit organizations through dance recitals. She has been given the title of Natya Mayuri by Sana Publications, Pratibha Puraskar by Delhi Telugu Academy, Outstanding Leadership Award by WHCF. She is Mrs. Thana 2017 and Miss Global Glamorous Face. She is an actor, a model, and a host too. She has performed all over India, US, Bahrain, Sri Lanka, and London. Viewers, it's a pleasure to call upon Srimati Indrani Davaluri. Let's welcome her.
Hello Indrani, how are you? What an amazing, strong profile you have.
Hi Meeta, how are you doing? Thank you so very much.
And you know, Indrani, whenever I see you, there's some positive aura about your personality. Congratulations for winning Mrs. Elite category.
Thank you so very much. It is very generous of you. Thank you so very much.
So let's start with your introduction. Our viewers would like to know more about you.
I don't know where to start. I am just a normal, the average Joe, if you could say. But the only motto that I've always carried in my heart is work hard, and the journey is what counts. And my dance school, the name of my dance school is Natyamargam, which has a threefold meaning. Basically, Margam in dance is the chronological order of the dance items that you perform. And then, for me, journey, dance has been my support all through my life. Whether it was the growing up years, whether it was during the teenage years, or trying to get into a career path, or I mean, even trying to, when I was trying to settle down, find a person for myself, everything in every way. So it's a journey of life through dance. So that has been the motto, and the journey had to be long, and the path that you're going to take is something which is going to be long, hard. Of course, there are no shortcuts for success, is what I've always believed. So that's it. I come from India. I come from Hyderabad in India. I've done my master's in microbiology. So science and dance have been my most strongest, passions, if I could say. And acting has been the extension of dance, because I really enjoy performing abhinaya. And then modeling and acting and the stage has become my second home. I love to be there on the stage, whether it's dancing or speaking or walking the ramp or dancing, anything. So that is just me. There is nothing much to me. I am just another woman who has made it possible. So I would say, if I am possible, you're possible. Every one of you is possible.
Very well said. And we've seen you when you're on the stage, you own the stage, So, welcome, Indrani. And we have a very special guest for you today here. We have your brother with us, Mr. Sharat Kumar. Hello, Sharatji. How are you?
Hi, Mithaji. I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to our show, and thank you for being here tonight.
Pleasure is all mine.
I'm sure you're really close to Indrani, and that's why you're here tonight to share this special moment with her. And we would really like to know from you a little bit more about Indrani, how she is as a sister, how she's as a person, and her growing years.
Hi, Sarah. Just wanted to squeeze in an hi.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Hi. I wouldn't miss this chance. So I would definitely want to be here. So to start with, I would say as a person, she's extremely passionate in everything that she does. Not only dance, but be it like taking care of household activities or like taking care of people. Like she's extremely passionate about anything that she does in life. And also like she's also hardworking, not just passionate. And growing up all these years, like she always stood out in between all her cousins. And especially in India, it's not easy. Like when you have like big lot, like lot of cousins, we are about 12 cousins as a whole, and then most of us are men, and you know how extremely easy it is for like men to go out and do whatever they want.
Yes.
But my sister, she always stood out, and she's my father's favorite. So that would mean like a lot of words, because not everybody can go to that height. And even before marriage, she's been extremely competitive as well, like especially coming to dance. She's given like thousands of performances in India, and I was always lucky to go have watched her like perform on stage, not only in India, but then I've been to Germany in between, but I missed her for 3 years. And then I had a chance to come out to USA, and then I got a chance to watch her dance again. As the way she handles herself on stage and behind the stage is extremely extreme. I would say like it's extremely inspiring, because end of the day it all comes down to like balancing it out. It's not just about like being passionate and then dedicated to one art, but balancing as a whole is what Indrani would stand for.
Right. So, how did you feel when you hear that she won the Mrs. Elite title? You was
I
the
was
winner.
very excited. The thing is, I would have been surprised if she didn't have won it, because I know like she's extremely passionate in anything she does, and I know how much hard work she put in all through this process. And especially being a pandemic, it's not easy to go out and do these things. And I would like to also congratulate Nina, because I know everyone took out time, tried to do everything, and also the time at which they had to do all these things, it's not easy. So I'd like to congratulate all the past participants who participated this year, and hopefully like everybody has a great year going ahead.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us tonight, Sharatji. Thank you so much for being here for Indrani.
Pleasure is all mine. Once again, congratulations, guys, and you guys are doing great work, and keep doing it.
Thank you, Shizra. Thank you. Okay, so now it's time to welcome our first runner-up, Mrs. Elite category, Nina Pedinti. Hi, Nina. Hello, Nina. How are you?
Hi, Meeta. I'm doing really well. Excited to be here.
You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Nina, and congratulations. So let's start with your introduction.
So I'm originally from Hyderabad, and we moved to the US many years ago. And like everyone else, initially it was all about career, and then the kids came, and then we were like so much into the kids, and everything we did was, used to revolve around the kids. But then, as they grew older, our responsibilities towards them got a little easier. They never go away, right?
Right.
But everything got a little easier as they grew older, and that made time for a lot of things for me. So I started off in the IT field, and today I'm a government program manager. Um, I know it sounds boring, but I really love my job very
It
much.
sounds intelligent.
I'm actually glad I have one, in these pandemic times. Apart from that, I do believe that everyone has to have a passion in life. You have to wake up every morning with the kind of enthusiasm that makes you want to live out the day with so much joy and happiness, right? So
Right.
for that, I think one has to tap into their creative side. And to me, my creative side is actually made up of a few different things, I would say. Dance is definitely my passion. Unfortunately, growing up, I didn't really get into classical dancing. So I started learning dancing as an adult, like in my 40s. So, but I just love it so much that I happen to do it on a daily basis. I just look at some YouTube videos, and then I try to follow along and create my own little routines. I'm very happy doing that. It gives me a lot of joy. And then apart from that, I'm really passionate about Zumba as well, because it keeps me very fit, and it's such a fun thing to do. You're dancing to music. Of late, I have also been doing a lot of running. In fact, today there was a little break in the weather, nice warm weather today, and I was out avoiding all the snowy patches and avoiding all the ice. And I did my 10K run. So yeah,
Wow.
that's something I'm getting into as well. So right now, just enjoying life and taking whatever comes, whatever comes at me, and trying to give it the best that I have. I have the time right now, so it's just the passion, and I do have it. So things are actually falling in place for me.
Wow, and you're doing great, Nina. Truly beauty with brains. You're absolutely amazing, and congratulations for winning the first runner-up. And we know that we have a very, very special guest for you here tonight. We have your mom all the way from Atlanta, Kamla ji. So let's welcome her on the show. Hello, Kamla ji. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Thank you so much, and we are so happy you are here today with us, and especially for Nina. And I know you must be such a proud mother.
In fact, yes, I'm awfully proud, and Nina makes me proud. Yeah.
She's such a sweet, daughter. So, tell us a little bit about Nina's childhood. Was she naughty when she was a kid? And also, I mean, she's achieved so much in life. How do you feel?
As a child, she was very mischievous, and I got complaints from her teacher that she would be reading novels in the class, and instead of following. So then the teacher would ask me, and I was teaching in the same college as she was studying. So
really?
she would complain to me that she's been reading novels in the class. So I would say, just treat her as you would treat any other child, give her whatever punishment. And then, but at home she was very quiet, not so mischievous. Outside she was very mischievous. At home she was very quiet, she would do her work and everything, but a little messy with her desks and books and her desk. And her sister was very, 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 very tidy. So her sister's desk would be very tidy with all her books and pencils, and Nina's desk will be most untidy. So she would go to her sister's desk, pick up all her stuff from there and use it. Because her desk was so neat, she could find all the pencils and the pens and everything. And but she was a very good student. I had no complaint about her academic life. She used to study very well. She was always first in the class.
Wow.
As she grew up, she developed an interest in dancing, and she did learn Kuchipudi for a year, but she had a very, very strict teacher. So what she was not able to cope with the teacher's teaching at that time, so which she withdrew. But she always had an interest in dancing. She had always had an interest in acting and participating in fashion shows. And in fact, she as she grew up older, she also acted in a Telugu movie. And because I don't think you know much about Telugu movies, but she acted in one of them.
Wow,
As the second heroine. And we were very worried she would go into that field because we didn't want. And her father was dead against that, going into that field. But then she continued with her studies. She did her MBA in marketing in India, and then after that when she got married, she left to the US, did her MS in accounting in the US, and then after her children were born, she started again to learn. She didn't tell you this, but along with her children, she learned 3 years of Kuchipudi when she was teaching the child.
Wow.
So she's always been into dancing and this kind of stuff. And at heart, she's a very, very gentle person, very, very kind to others, and she's always, very passionate about helping people. Her friends, whenever they have any problems, they're always with Nina. They're always telling her problems. She's helping them to solve them. She's helping them to, get over their depression or whatever they have. So she's always there with her for her friends. That's what I noticed. She's always a very devoted daughter. And when we were there with her when she was doing all this pageant, it was very difficult for her because she didn't want anyone to come home to do the videography. She didn't want anyone to come home and do the makeup for her because she was always so scared that we elderly people were there in the house and we might be exposed to this. So she kind of protected us all the time. So that was my Nina. I'm so very proud of her.
Right. You know, like parents always want their kids to be academically very strong, you know. So, but can you, like, how you must be feeling now? She's such an intelligent person with a great job, and now she's also pursuing her passion, you know. She's won the first runner-up title of Miss Southeast Asia World, such a big pageant. So it's such a proud moment for you as a mother, you know.
Yes, it was because I was there and I've seen her going through everything, and it was so challenging because of the time factor. There were so many rounds and so many costumes she had to get through, and all this she had to do on her own because we couldn't get outside help. We couldn't get a photographer. As I told you, she would not allow anyone to come into the house because we are over 75.
Right.
And she didn't want us to be exposed to this. So it was quite challenging, and with her job and stressful job that she was managing the home, then managing her two children who were, doing online courses at home because of COVID-19. So all this she was managing. So it was very challenging for her, and somehow she managed. So I was the one who was doing the photography for her. So that, and I learned a lot through that too. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kamlaji, for being here tonight. Thank you for being here for Nina, and thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Indrani, everybody has a different experience in a pageant, and everybody is unique and brings something different to the platform. I would like you to share your journey and experience with Miss South Asia World 2020. How did you feel? How did you think about participating, and why?
Oh, yes. It was a huge 3-day event, preceded by a month's time of preparation. It was a dream come true. I have to tell you, it was a dream come true. The whole experience was life-changing. And I am super happy and very humbled and give many, many thanks to My Dream Foundation and to all out there who have supported us, our family, our friends. And I've never known I had so many friends until I saw people, comment and message and call. I was like, oh, okay, I have so much of love coming in. And that was the most beautiful thing for me, because there are so many people who were like going out of their way to, call you, email you, or text you during these. Because everybody's morale was down.
Right.
It's the COVID times, and life is so monotonous, mundane. Even though you love your family, they cannot be in your face like 24 hours, right?
Maybe.
I'm just being honest and putting it out there. It is difficult. It is difficult, but something like this happening and pulling all these people all over the world, together. And then I've seen so many participants, so many amazing, full of talent, full of potential. It was great to meet all these women, all these strong, passionate, talented, loving, extraordinary, outgoing, amazing women. And that actually it always, though people say, you think, you speak, your life goes on, but here's the thing, it matters. The way when people come together, the energy, the positivity, and it's always the feeling of belonging, the inclusiveness. I feel all these things really matter, and that's what my dream global foundation and Mrs. South Asia World has brought to me. I am very, very humbled, and I'm very thankful on this day. And definitely to be crowned was extra, extra.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, it was amazing, awesome, out of the world, like I said. I don't really have words enough. I could go on with these adjectives, but that's what it is. It's just simply amazing, and I'm super thankful.
It was a beautiful journey, overall journey, just the learning process, the sessions, and all the rounds. It was just absolutely amazing, and so many new friends you make. Even though the pageant is virtual, you still, get the best of being in a pageant.
I agree. I completely agree. 100%.
So, Nina, I would like you to share your journey as well and your experience throughout the pageant.
So I had actually taken part in a couple of pageants before, and they were also virtual. But I must say this was by far the most challenging one. I mean, with all the rounds that we had to do, and the fact that it was, COVID time and we couldn't go out and all of that. But it was definitely a very, very enriching experience for me. I had learned so much. Initially, it's like, you just need to dress up good and just maybe answer the question and you're done. But that's not it. Even to get up to the stage, I think we all need so much of courage to do that. That's why I really commend all the participants, each one of them, just to even have participated, because I know what it takes. It's not easy, and when it's very daunting when you see all the beautiful faces around you, and each one of them is so talented, and you have to, stand up on the same stage as them and do the best you can, and you don't know what's going to come out in the end. So it does take a lot of guts, a lot of courage, and initially I didn't have much motivation from my friends. They were like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" But when they realized that I really wanted to do it, and I was very passionate about it, then they decided to support me and encourage me and help me and all of that. But yeah, it was, apart from the rounds being very challenging, I think even just speaking, giving your introduction, and then having the presence of mind to answer those questions on the spot. I know a lot of people say that it's very nerve-wracking, and it is true. I mean, no matter how well you are prepared for it, you know that they're going to throw questions at you, and it could be this, and then, but still, it is just so hard to do it on the spot in front of everyone and give it the best shot that you have. So, so what I learned all in all from this journey is, no matter how hard it is, never give up. Keep persevering. If this is your passion, go for it, and you never know how far you can go unless you try.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, this was just such a surprise for me to have won this, and I'm glad I participated. I'm glad I went through all that effort and all the hard work, because it really paid off, and at the end of the day, you feel so good about yourself. You make a lot of friends, you come to know, and when you listen to each one, when they talk about themselves, you see how accomplished they are, and they're very inspiring too. I was so inspired by all the talented people that I was like, you know what, I need to pursue my talent. I think I have something here, and I shouldn't let it go. Look at all these people, how far they have come. So yeah, it's been a very inspirational journey for me as well.
Right. And now you're sitting here wearing that crown, such a proud moment, because it was a tough competition. I was one of the judges, and I know it was so difficult to judge, because everybody was so good, with so much confidence, attitude, everything. So it was really difficult, but I'm so glad. I mean, all the deserving ones are here. And also, Nina, what was your most challenging moment, like most difficult moment while preparing for the pageant?
Um, I think it was the talent round that was pretty hard for me because, like I said, I don't have much of classical training background, and I was trying to dance to a semi-classical routine, and it's like a little bit of Kathak mix, and I have no idea why I picked that. So just trying to practice. I practiced so hard. I must have burnt like, I don't know, 1,000 calories a day just practicing. And then all the retakes, and my mom had to do like about close to 20 to get it right. I think that was the most challenging thing, the talent round.
Talent round was most challenging, but I mean, you guys did amazing. Indrani, what was your most special moment? I would say, like during the pageant, the moment that you just remember and just smile.
There are many, I guess. I really enjoyed the debate sessions.
Okay.
We've had this, we talked so much about what's going on in the world, what's going on in the woman's world, what's going on in an adolescent's world, what's going on in, there is this particular, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, then 30 over above, and, there is so many different sections that you can really focus about. And we women, we actually get to it.
Right.
We kind of start talking about every layer, and then we kind of go skin deep into it. So that was something which was, because I could see, if you are a girl and you are here and you've done your education, from say from the 14 years of age to 20 years of age, then how different it is. Because you don't go through things, you don't really know. You have experience to, lead your, daughters or to your students or someone. And this was because I have 35 students, all girls, all growing up. It's always I'm trying to understand, because they have been changing over a period of time, and I have 2 daughters. So it was so nice to listen to what each and every one at a different sphere of their lives are talking about.
Right.
Like I said, it was an amazing time because we kept talking, we kept speaking about so many different things, and it was even getting heated. We were having these debates and arguments, and we were trying to see each other's perspective. So many stories, so much around that, yet the world is such a small place. You see, that was an amazing, amazing experience. Of course, there is this experience of, how to model and all that, but I came into modeling and acting, and I did a lot of modeling, acting, all of that previously before coming to US. And then that was still, it was not new to me. Like, this is something I've already done. I've learned, I've done like big fashion shows and all that. So it was nice to get in touch, get back, to just refresh your memory. So that was also one of the things that I really enjoyed. But I can keep going on. Maybe I should just say 1 or 2 things. So these are the 2 things.
I believe that all the pageants organized by My Dream Entertainment and My Dream Global Foundation, they are so beautiful because they don't have a strict criteria, like so many categories. We have like grandmom, we have like Mr. couple, and also you don't have to be like 6 foot in height, or you don't have to be, it is just like there's no boundaries, So this is the most beautiful part, and anybody.
Very inclusive.
It's so very inclusive and very motivating. So it's really nice. So Nina, tell me one thing: who has been your inspiration, not only during this pageant, but also like who's your inspiration in life?
In life in general?
Yes.
I would say Priyanka Chopra, actually. I'm very inspired by her. You know, she has done so much in such a short time. I mean, she's very young and she has accomplished so much. So yeah, she is my inspiration. Very few people actually know, all the stuff that she's done, because people only think of her as an actress. But she has done so much for women's empowerment. She has done a lot for children's education. She has done so much for equal rights, for women. She's a feminist, and she has done a lot of charitable work too. So yeah, she is my inspiration, and she's also a beauty with brains. There's one quote of hers I always keep in mind. She says, "You don't have to compete with anybody. All you have to do is try and be a better version of yourself every single day." So I keep that in mind always, and I do believe that making a little progress every day and trying to be a little better every day is all you need to do. Don't really get into this rut of competing with people and jealousies and trying to tear other people down and all of that. Just compete with yourself.
How lovely, very well said. And I feel, especially in this pageant, I think everyone was a winner. Like everybody, just being on that platform is, winning. So much effort, so much hard work put by all the contestants. So Indrayani, who's your inspiration?
Many actually. I guess firstly I have to start with my grandmother. Then it has to be my guru, my dance teacher. Then I've actually been inspired with these women who played like a pivotal role in my life, whether it's my mother, whether it is my grandmother, whether it is my dance guru, whether it is my mother-in-law, whether it is my daughter, my sister-in-law. There's always so much to learn from them because everybody is putting their best foot forward.
Yes.
Women work so much with passion. Of course, we just spoke to Nina's mom, and her mother it's so inspiring, being a lecturer and then, raising two girls. So much goes into, it's all the small things in life. That is all it is. It's an everyday thing. You
Yes.
get up, you go through each and everything. It's not like, you can just take off.
Right.
The dishes are not going to do themselves.
I know.
I mean, nobody's driving our car here.
And
It's, every small thing. I've always been inspired by people around me. When somebody is doing a little bit more than me, I am trying to, catch up and I'm always in awe of them. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I should also try to do this. It's always about take the positivity, like Nina said, leave the negativity out, just keep absorbing. As a human, I think it's very important to always learn, keep learning. So that my inspiration has always been these women who played a major role in my life.
Yeah. And I really admire the Mrs. category. Like I always admire because, after marriage, after having kids, usually, sometimes you feel guilty when you're doing something for yourself. You feel like, oh no, you're neglecting your family or something like that. Many women feel like that because when I talk to contestants and I talk to people to participate, and they always say, oh, we don't have time. Our kids are really busy doing a lot of things, or we have so much going on. But I feel if you dream and if you decide, you can do anything. I mean, you can always find time to pursue your passion.
Absolutely.
So, Nina, tell me something about your experience with, shooting your videos and picking the locations, and, how did you plan all that?
I'm actually very lucky to be living in this beautiful neighborhood. It's Aldi. And we just moved here recently. And then, in summer, we did a little bit of exploring, and we found these beautiful farms and, just so much of greenery, and the scenery is so beautiful. So right next to my house, actually, there's this location, Willowsport, and they have the most beautiful lake and mountains, and they have it all there. So that was my location, actually. That's where I shot, I think, 2 of my videos. And a friend of mine, she actually helped me with it, and she did a great job. So I was fortunate that I had a great location and a friend who's an aspiring photographer. She does this as a hobby right now. So it was so fun. But I still remember the last video. It was freezing cold. Indu, I think you remember that as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Indrani's videos I've
It's
seen.
36 degrees weather, man. I mean, are you kidding me? I was wearing this lehenga, and then the lehengas are all like open in the back.
Yeah, I was wearing this Western outfit with like cut off no sleeves and stuff, and my friend was like, "Okay, put on your coat," and when I say go, take it off, So
it doesn't work really though. You want to do that, but it doesn't really work.
See, in the end, it was all worth
Somebody
it.
has to take the coat away, right?
Yeah. So that was the experience with a couple of my videos, and my third video was the talent one I was talking about. My mom did that. She actually learned to zoom in and zoom out. She had no idea how to even make a video, I think, but then she perfected it. And I have to tell you a little story about that video. It was the same video I sent to Bharat Got Talent, the contest, and I actually won first place.
Yes. So credit goes to mom.
So yeah, that's my experience with videos.
I really admired listening to Auntie, when she was talking about you, and how was, like, she mentioned that she was a professor in your college. So how was that experience, like mom being in the same college?
I got so much attention from all the girls. Okay, I mean, in a girls' college, and they were like, Kamla ma'am's daughter, Kamla ma'am's daughter, Kamla ma'am's daughter. That's each other, Kamla ma'am's daughter. But then I got very popular, and they realized that I'm not the kind who would snitch on them. So they were kind of okay with me. They were like, okay, we can do a masti with her. It's not going to go to Kamla ma'am. She was one of the best lecturers. Fortunately for me, I would hear good stuff about her. Yeah, she was an English lecturer, so she was teaching English, and she's really good. You heard her.
Family support is so important, in whatever you do in life, whether it's parents or husband or kids, it's so important. And I have heard so many contestants talking about their husbands and kids and, family really helping them throughout the journey of this pageant, so they also truly deserve the crown and all the sashes that you guys have won. So how was your family support, Indrani?
My family, right? I mean, because of my dances, my performances, on an average day when you're performing, most of the weekends are performances. I'm a performer and a dance and a teacher. So, the day of the performance, basically you finish your lunch, early lunch, like a brunch, and then you're getting ready. Then 5:30 is your performance. You go to the venue, you drive 1 hour. If it's Maryland, you drive 2 hours. If it is closer to Baltimore, you perform, you wait your turn, you perform, you come back. It's already like 10 p.m. in the night. So they basically are very used to me doing all this. But this was all happening in the house, because of the pandemic, except for, when we shot, otherwise everything was from the house. So they really did not complain, except for the times when I was like, shh, I have something to do. Like, do you know that we can really hear these sounds? And my husband had to take them up to the, the upper level, and when he was like, okay, watch your tablets, do something, do anything. Just don't shout, don't talk. Just don't talk for some
Yeah,
time.
because 3 days, of long live sessions. So
yeah,
I'm sure.
The family was very supportive, because one day they just went to my sister-in-law's house. One day the kids went to my sister's house. So
that's what I'm saying. Everybody was involved.
Oh yeah, completely. Without them, nothing is possible, Neetaji. If they were falling sick, it would not be possible. If they would act like they're really missing you, get too sensitive, it's not possible.
Right.
If you're not there for a couple of hours in the house, they haven't seen you, it's not possible. It is just not possible. If you don't cook for that day, even then it's not possible.
Right. It's
You
just
know, so
so
yeah,
much.
without them, it's impossible.
Right, right. So well said. So, really hats off to all our family members, all our friends, for being so supportive and letting everybody follow their dreams. So now it's time for some fun, ladies. So we're going to have a rapid fire round.
Oh,
You're going
really?
to answer my spicy questions. So be ready for some controversial questions.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just kidding, but very, very simple. So I would like you to both answer one at a time. We'll start with Indrani. Um, what's Indrani's favorite color?
Lavender.
Nina.
Pink.
Favorite food?
It has to be dal.
Wow. Nina?
Double ka meetha.
Hi.
Okay, so 3 words that describe you.
Passionate, hardworking. Um, if you would say a go-getter.
Wonderful. Nina?
Heart of gold. That's
How
3 words.
how sweet.
I just have two more.
You have 2 more.
I was saying heart of gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying no, you still have 2 more to go.
That sums up everything, I guess.
I would say passionate and romantic.
Nice. That's good. Okay, what's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, yeah. My guilty pleasure is chocolate.
Mm. Nina?
Hyderabadi biryani.
That's your guilty pleasure.
We can just have it.
Absolutely. We cannot eat rice. I think
Oh my goodness, you guys need to eat everything. Okay, so what's the strangest compliment you've ever received? Indrani,
I cannot. The strangest?
or any best compliment or anything.
Yeah, best, yes. I don't know, just I've always loved it when people felt like, there was this one person who came and touched my feet after a performance.
Oh, how nice.
There was this college
Student?
kid, college going boy here in the US. So that was a compliment. You don't have to speak,
The
and
gesture.
the gesture, yes.
Nina, what's your best compliment you've received?
You want the strangest or the best? I'll tell you both.
Yeah, that would be good.
The strangest one was when someone commented that I have very pretty wrists.
Yeah, that's
That's weird.
weird. Yeah.
Big wrist. But the best compliment came from my daughters, both of them. And they said that I was the best mom in the world, and they were not saying that because they were my daughters.
How sweet.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
I
awesome.
have to add that for myself too, Neetaji. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Tomorrow my daughter's going to watch this and like, Mom, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, yes, they paid. Of course, they pay me the best compliment every day.
Right.
So I have kind of taken it for granted because they write these love letters to the moon and back because they're still
my
young.
goodness.
The elder one is 8 and the younger one is 5. So they're always like, oh, Mom, you're the best, you're the most beautiful, I love you, the moon and back, and you're the most awesome, blah, blah. But they do that every day. So I just love that ignorant, childhood.
Enjoy it while it lasts,
Yeah.
because as they grow older, the compliments get fewer and fewer. But I just cherish that so
Everybody's been telling me, yes, I understand that now.
My son is 14 years old, and this year he just wanted to do something so special for us during Christmas. He just wanted to go all out and do something. So he was just thinking, and finally, he went and got a bunch of gift cards. He just didn't, and then he wrote notes that I'll cook for you one day, which is like, he doesn't like to enter the kitchen, but he said, I'll cook for you. You can have one of my most favorite things, and such beautiful notes, I still cannot get. So it's just amazing, how these kids can make you feel special.
On that note, Neetaji is my brother, right, Sharath, who is here.
Right.
So he's 6 years younger to me, and I basically babysit. I babysat him for many, many years. So the first thing my brothers always used to say was, Akka, you're looking pretty. When they were so young itself, they used to say, "Akka, you look pretty. Akka, you're looking beautiful." Or they were such support, because in our family, nobody ever told us that we look beautiful or pretty. It was, they would not want to, try to, because it's an Indian thing.
Yes.
You don't praise your kids or something like that. So, but this guy here was always the most loving and the most sweetest. And then he was like, Akka, you look so pretty. You look beautiful. I was like, oh, my brothers. Because he's here and we are seeing him here, I was just reminded of those beautiful childhood times, because we were talking about this childhood innocence and, the love. So, yeah.
He's here, that tells it all, He's here for you today. So nice. Okay, so next question is, if you were given a choice to be a man for a day, what personality would you like to be? Just for a day, like a man.
Is it Indu's turn?
Yeah, Indrani. We'll just go with Indrani first and then just continue.
Be a man. I don't know. I want to be different men. One man per feet. Like, I would want to be the current president, and maybe I would want to be George Clooney. I would want to be a football star. I would want
not
to be
satisfied.
Justin Timberlake. I don't know. Like every man who has been in limelight.
Okay.
Whether it is a scientist or whether it is anybody, I would really want to see how their lives are, be them.
Right. Nina, what about you?
I would want to be Barack Obama. He had it all. He was just loved by every single person in the world, I would say. And he was good looking to boot.
Right. And I agree, definitely. So, what is the best gift you've received? Done.
The best gift by far, I guess, was I had a dog. Her name was Steffi. She was a Pomeranian. So when I was in my 7th grade, my dad and mom got me this cute little puppy. I think that was the best gift ever.
How sweet.
Yeah. And then the second best gift was when my husband for the first time gifted me a Calvin Klein watch. That was like 11 years back. So it was just a watch, but it was very nice. I thought I really loved it. I mean, it doesn't work now, but still, I just keep it for keepsake. So yes.
It's funny how rapid fire question. It's so amazing though. I'm really enjoying it that I asked you guys for one, but you guys have so much to share.
I wanted to say more. Exactly. I want to say the best gifts are my daughters. Duh. I was being materialistic just a bit back there.
I know. I'm sure they're watching the show, so I know.
No, they are. I mean, yeah, my mother, everybody, I think they are the best gift because family always comes first.
Yes.
My guru, my learning. I'm definitely very, very blessed to have a guru like that. So all these things, yes. Everything has to align. Like just say planets have to align.
Yeah.
They have to come together.
Right.
I agree. What about you, Nina?
I think the best gift I received was actually a joint PowerPoint presentation that my husband and my 2 kids, they created together for my birthday last year. So they put in it pretty much, it was like a slideshow with all our happy moments, and then they wrote little notes, and each one of them wrote what they think of me, and it was all very positive and nice. So I think that's something I would cherish forever because it was just so heartfelt and handmade.
How nice, so sweet. Okay, so now the most interesting question. Describe Miss South Asia World 2020 in only one word. Indrani.
Only one word. Mm, I have so many words.
Okay, good. Like I
Let me
said,
just say
yeah,
amazing. Just amazing.
what about you, Nina?
Outstanding.
And how would you describe Rashmi ji in one word?
Empowered.
You, Nina?
2 words: true inspiration.
How sweet. And Janak ji?
2 words. Always there.
How sweet. Nina?
Very supportive.
Wow, lovely. So well said. Very well said. They are a true inspiration and they're always there for you guys and for all of us. My Dream Entertainment is like a big happy family and it's growing every day and that's amazing. So before we end this show, I would like you guys to give a positive message to all the women out there who are hesitating or who are, what is one message you would like to give all the women out there? We always talk about women empowerment and motivating others around us. So Indrani, I would like to start with you.
I would say you are enough. You are amazing. You are smart. You're talented. You can do it and you can do it all. You can do it better than anybody else. So keep on moving forward. And yes, you are possible.
Oh, nice. Very well said. What about you, Nina?
I think one message I would like to give them, especially in this time and age, is to not, to basically get off social media as much. We are so obsessed by it, and I have a feeling that a lot of people are, having negative. I mean, it's like giving them negative feelings, and they are actually not looking at just the benefits of it, and it's actually having an adverse effect on everybody. So I would definitely, one message, if I had to give them one message, I would say stay off social media and focus on yourself, focus on improving yourself, and like Priyanka Chopra says, focus on making, becoming a better version of yourself.
Oh, nice. Very well said. And I know you're a big fan of Priyanka Chopra. I can already tell now. And she is an inspiration to so many. And as Indians, we are all so proud of her.
Yeah, can't wait to watch her latest movie, White Tiger. Heard so much about
Oh, you
it.
haven't watched it? It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Okay, and I see that Sharatji and Auntie both are still here with us. So before we end, I would also like them to say something. So, Auntie, I would like you to start. Say something, give a message for our audience.
There's only one simple message which I would like to quote, which is not my own, but which I believe in very much. It's from Swami Vivekananda, and he said, "They alone live who live for others. All others are more dead than alive." So his message is live for others. If you don't live for others, you are not living, you are dying. So it's not that you add years to your life, you have to add life to your years. So how long you live is not important. How well you live is important. So this is what is my message to all.
Such a beautiful message. Thank you so much. Such an inspiring and motivational message. So Sharatji, we would like you to say something as well.
I would say, like, all the women out here in the panel today, you're all very inspiring. Only thing I would say is, like, women are very strong. Like, we men should always know that. And one thing I would say is, like, keep the outside chatter away and then just hear to your inner voice, and you could do anything.
How nice, very well said. And I mean, yeah, gender equality is so important. So, ladies, congratulations once again. We are all so very proud of you. If you would like to say something before we end, you're most welcome. Anything else you would like to say before we end the show?
Just
I would just because we are having the Miss India, my dream Miss India pageant that's going to happen. I would want to request every woman, a girl, because they have different categories. They have tweens,
Yes.
they have teens, they have miss, they have misses. So everybody out there to just enjoy this journey, participate, have fun. If your couples come together, this is more fun if your couples do, because you get to do so many different things other than the what you do on a daily basis, and just enjoy life, live life. Like Auntie just said here, live life, add life to these years, because you live only once, you have only one life. Make it count, make it beautiful, make it giving, and make it happy.
It's like every morning when you wake up, you should be happy. That the life that you're living should give you happiness.
Yes, absolutely. I just wanted to thank Rashmi ji, Janak ji, My Dream Entertainment, and Meeta, you too, for doing this. Actually, it was great. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, about the Miss India pageant, if anybody's on the fence about it, I would like to give them a nudge and push them to the other side, because it's just an awesome experience. And I don't think there's a single person who regrets having participated in it. Like Rashmi ji actually told me once, Jito ya Siko. There's no other option. So if you don't win, you learn. So just go ahead and do it, and yeah, you will not regret it.
I agree totally, and like everybody who's participated is a winner. So we really encourage everyone, get out there and just enjoy it. Also, please watch our finale of Singing Superstar on Sunday on My Dream TV USA Facebook page. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care and have a blessed night. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Hi everyone, this is Tulsi Kumar, and it gives me immense pride to announce that T Series Stageworks Academy, in association with My Dream Entertainment, has brought to you a unique platform for all the budding singers in the USA. You all will be able to showcase your talent in front of the Bollywood fraternity. Can't wait to hear all you talented people in the